The My Job on the Side team are here at the IET London for the Surviving Actors Convention. It's been set up to help actors just like you with your careers. Sound good? There's so much going on here today. There's lots of exhibitors and speakers, a long list of speakers with tips and advice for everyone. So let's just go and check it out. I've just come away from the crowd to speak to the founder of Surviving Actors, Felicity Jackson. It's so good to meet you. It's such a great atmosphere here today.
Thank you. Yeah, the atmosphere looks amazing out there. It's a really, really good buzz. All the actors are speaking to all the exhibitors, getting involved in all the seminars and workshops, so I'm really happy.
Felicity, how did Surviving Actors start? How did you come up with the idea?
Well, it started in October 2009. I came up with the idea of a recruitment fair for actors, for out-of-work actors. And from that, it developed, and we decided to have lots of different strands to it and all the different things where actors can be successful. So we had our first event in 2010, and then since then we've had 2 more events in London, and we've launched in Manchester.
And what tips or advice would you give to actors just starting out in the industry, and also actors that have been in the industry for a long time but they're not getting much work?
I think for actors that are just starting out, I would say to go for everything and really get involved, because you don't know what's right for you until you give it a go. I'd also say to speak to other actors, speak to people that are more experienced, find out what works, what doesn't work, and just really get involved in everything that's out there. You know, London is an incredible place to be an actor, so just get involved.
I know that later on you're doing a seminar about setting up your own business. Is that a very good idea? Would you encourage people to do that straight away or after they've been in the industry for a while?
I mean, I think it depends on the type of person you are. You know, nowadays it's kind of everyone wants to be an entrepreneur, everybody wants to do it, and for some people it works and for some other people it doesn't. However, as an actor, it's a really great way to have a really flexible job around your acting career. You pick your own hours, you can work on it as much as you'd like to. So for actors, it's quite an easy way to make money alongside auditions.
And what's next for Surviving Actors? What have you got planned for the rest of the year?
Well, we are in Manchester on May the 12th. That'll be our second event there. And then we are at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. We've hired out Fringe Central for August the 18th, and that'll be our launch, our first time in Edinburgh.
So you're going to be touring the country?
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Last year we launched in Manchester. This year we're launching in Edinburgh. And then next year we might possibly be going overseas, but that's all I can say.
And I have to ask you, having been on The Apprentice, what's it like working with Lord Sugar and also having cameras around you all the time when you're all under pressure?
Working with Lord Sugar is quite possibly the most scary thing I've ever done. And the boardroom is really, really tense. It's incredibly surreal. And as well as having Lord Sugar there, you've also got about 15 cameras and about 30 crew members all staring at you. So the pressure is really, really high. The cameras were pretty hard. You know, you get woken up with them and you get put to bed with them. So you can't be camera shy if you want to go on The Apprentice.
I'm here with Lianne Robertson, who's the Business Development Manager at Surviving Actors. Hi Lianne, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
How do you think it's all going today?
Oh, it's just been fantastic. We've had such a great response. There's lots of people here. There's a really great buzz. So it's all really exciting.
So why did you originally get involved with Surviving Actors?
Well, I came to one of the Surviving Actors events, and then it was just by chance, a few weeks after the event, on another job, I happened to meet Felicity and we got chatting, and it just stemmed from there really, and that's how I got involved.
So how long have you been working here for?
Just 1 year.
And why do you think surviving actors need help in this industry?
The surviving actors themselves do need help because it is a really competitive and tough industry. And I just think you know, any help they can get is really good. And we offer a lot of different advice here on the day. So yeah, it just helps them carry their career forward and gives them that little bit of guidance.
Yeah, because you're an actress yourself, so I'm sure that you understand the ups and downs of the industry and what it's like to be out of work and that kind of thing.
Yeah, completely. And I remember myself when I first attended the Surviving Actors event, when I went home, I just felt really enthused by the whole experience, and it just sort of uplifts your spirits a little bit. You speak to other actors that's in the same position, and then you realise that, you know, it's not just you at that time that's out of work or whatever. So yeah, it gives you a good feeling and sort of gets your spirits up and ready to go for it.
So are you still actively auditioning now in between working for Surviving Actors?
Yeah, I am. And I would say the worst part of being an actor is when work dries up. So really, for me, I'm lucky to have Surviving Actors. It's a godsend, really, because I still get to work in a job that's totally related to the industry. So that really, really is good.
So what's been your strangest job on the side?
I wouldn't say I've had much strange jobs, but the worst job has got to be packing those goodie bags that everybody else so loves.
Yeah.
Really, it is a nightmare.
Takes ages.
Yeah.
And what's been your favourite acting job?
My favourite acting job, I did a film once that was sort of based on the same devising style of Mike Lee, how the whole film was put together through improvisation. I would say that I really enjoyed that.
I'm here with Nikki Durham from Funny Women. Nikki, hi. What is Funny Women?
Well, Funny Women is the leading franchise in female comedy. Every year we run a competition called the Funny Women Awards, which is to find the next best thing in female comedy. And we've had Andy Osho win it, Miss London win it, we've had Sarah Millican in it. And that runs every summer. We do heats all over the country. We also run shows, mainly in London and Brighton. And we also do workshops to help women with their confidence, so in the business. And then we also do a night where we get businesswomen who've never done stand-up before to do stand-up for the first time.
Tell me about the workshop.
The workshops, we have two. We have the introductory workshop, which helps you with your confidence, building a joke, structuring a joke, telling a joke. And then we have the advanced workshop, which takes it a little bit further, and they last about a day long.
Have you got a joke for us?
My jokes I don't. All my jokes that come up in my head are now really politically incorrect.
Okay.
I don't know if I should really tell you.